I don't know how you feel about The Rise of Skywalker. However, I think I speak for a lot of people when I say that The Rise of Skywalker was very disappointing. So it's entirely possible that maybe with the Rey movie, this could in some way be a more satisfying conclusion to the Skywalker saga where The Rise of Skywalker failed. The Rey movie could be like the Rocky Balboa movie to Rise of Skywalker's Rocky V. Rocky V is notorious for being the worst in the series, and it was supposed to be the last movie. Sylvester Stallone hated Rocky V. It went in a direction that he absolutely despised.
Give me your score out of 10 for each of your Rocky movies,
Okay.
Mr. Rocky V.
0.
No, was it that bad, Rocky V?
Yeah, it was bad.
I don't remember being quite as
no,
bad
it's,
as that.
it's just, it was a goose egg. I was definitely not there. That's one of the reason I wanted to do the last one. Because I said, you know, if you're going to end up on doing something, like, you can't say, so it was so bad, so off-key, that was the impetus to do the
And the last one actually wasn't called Rocky VI, it was Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, which means the end.
Yeah. So years later, he decides to take another crack at making a movie that better concludes Rocky's story. Rocky Balboa was the perfect conclusion to Rocky's story before passing the torch to Adonis Creed. And it was beautiful. Absolutely one of the best in the franchise, using the cards that we were dealt with, instead of just ignoring and pretending the last movie never happened, and told a more compelling story. So with Rey's new movie happening 15 years after the events of Rise of Skywalker, this could have a more satisfying conclusion than the Rise of Skywalker in the Skywalker saga. And it's entirely possible that they can incorporate some of the unused ideas from the original script of Episode 9, Duel of the Fates. There's some really compelling stuff. There's some really good shit in the Duel of the Fates script. Obviously, you're gonna have to change some things, like Kylo Ren cannot be the villain, so you're gonna have to introduce a new dark side character, which I feel like you need. I can't see it not having a dark side villain. And it would be fun to explore a bit of their backstory leading up to the events of this movie. It would be cool if it was a Sith Lord that's around 100 years old, or maybe older, or an ancient Sith Lord that's maybe been revived or released from a mystic prison of some sort. I think that would be more interesting than to just have them show up. But this villain could replace Kylo Ren's role in Duel of Fates, because originally Kylo Ren was actually trying to seek omnipotent power in the realm of Mortis. Yes, Mortis from the Clone Wars series. I love the idea of Rey trying to start up her own Jedi Academy, but is interrupted by having to deal with this new sinister threat who believes in getting power without the use of an army or even a planet-killing weapon. So Rey has to travel to Mortis in order to stop this new evil. And other elements that you could bring into this movie from the unused Duel of Fate script is a Force Ghost catching a lightsaber blade, which would be really cool, and maybe someone could fight Vader in a vision sequence. I don't know, I think this could be a really good movie, and if there's a chance to have a more satisfied conclusion to the Skywalker saga, I'm all for it. Unless you just stop at Return of the Jedi, which I don't blame you if you do.